Hey, everybody. Welcome to Johnny Beane, The Late Show, live. We are here with Johnny Beane from Santa Cruz, California. We also have Dave Nesdall from New York. And yeah, Kayla Rappaporter from Santa Monica, California. I'm Steve Andersen from the southern tip of Vancouver Island, Victoria, the capital of BC, Canada. Johnny, take it away.
Thanks for having me, man.
There's only one person watching.
Yeah.
And it's Jay Hannon.
It's Jay.
There is something weird going on because I just got a notification for this. Why would I get a notification that I'm live?
Your whole system's kind of backwards right now.
There is something. Well, I can't get my lower third either.
Oh.
So anyway,
I'm sorry to hear that, Johnny.
Thanks. Thanks for having me on, Steve.
Yeah. It's March 23rd. It's Friday here on the West Coast, but where Dave is, it's actually Straturday right now.
Yeah, it's Saturday. Saturday!
And for the one person in the chat, Dave Nesdall has a very sort of one of the more rare Kramer replica guitars. If Dave wants to hold it up to show our viewer.
Is our viewer chatting?
My lollipop. It's my lollipop. My lollipop.
So Dave, that Neptune guitar, is there anything, well, you actually mentioned the neck plate on the back. Is there anything else hardware-wise that makes that one unique? Compared to other ones, or?
Well, I mean, this is a replica of the guitar that there are photos of Eddie painting in the New Jersey Kramer factory.
Yep.
You know, in that I don't know what magazine. Johnny would know which magazine it is better than I do.
Guitar World.
Is it Guitar World? Where it was a photo shoot of Eddie painting a guitar, white Kramer body, and then you see him holding it like a bottle of wine, and it's got it looks like this. You know, he has it shown like this.
Wait a minute. Oh no, I'm thinking about. Well, no, there was the Kramer ad guitar. There was all those pictures, but those pictures weren't in a magazine. Those are somebody's private pictures. Somebody from Kramer, and they I guess the pictures got out. They released them at one of the Kramer conventions. The one that Unkert spoke at.
Okay. Well, yeah, but it's been in magazines.
Yeah. There was the Guitar World '86 with Yngwie on the cover.
Oh, so you would know better than I do.
Small. They had a small picture. They had a section where it says Edward builds a guitar or something.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
And it was also featured in maybe one of the Japanese guitar one of those magazines, because you see a lot of those pictures and you see all the Japanese writing around.
Correct. Exactly. The whole thing about it is you know, there's photos of Eddie. Actually, Eddie looks like he's painting the guitar, but he didn't paint it. It's so late at night. Excuse me. Paul Unkert painted the guitar, and while they all went to lunch, it had all the white stripes on it. And while they were at lunch, Eddie came and painted all the black stripes and painted these paint circles, you know, with the splotches, all the black. And when they all came back, Unkert had said that he was super pissed off that Eddie did that. He felt like he ruined the guitar.
So Dave,
this was a giveaway. This guitar was a giveaway at the 1983 NAMM show.
Right. So Dave, back in '98 or whatever year it was, when you had your week with Eddie, did you ever ask him any sort of questions about that guitar in particular? Why
this guitar? No, I didn't.
Okay.
Actually, I'm trying to think of what we spoke about to tell you the truth, because I remember saying, "Do you have this guitar? Do you have this guitar?" And he was like, "Well, how do you know about these guitars?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just, it was kind of that way,
So David, that was at the time when you were doing your first builds. Had you built a
No,
couple?
I did builds way before that, but they were all, my first build, I was 16 years old.
Oh, okay.
And it was the 5150, but it was like a real, it was maybe an original Kramer Beretta body that I think it was a black guitar that I took apart and painted it like that, and it had a rosewood fretboard on it, because I didn't know at the time that you could. I mean, you couldn't get that type of neck like you could from Musicraft now.
No.
There was no such thing as that,
No.
So I just, it looked kind of cheesy, and now, I wouldn't do it now. It's too bad. It's too bad that I did that to that guitar back then.
Yeah, right.
Because it was a real Beretta that I did it to, and it was not a good job.
What was the first one that you did?
That would have been it. It was the 5150 guitar.
Oh.
I was 16.
Wow. Wait, do I have my 3D glasses on?
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
G.
Yeah,
Butchnoff
cool,
says
man.
that's a bad guitar, Dave. Isn't that the guitar at the Hard Rock in Hollywood? Yes, it is.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it. Yep. I've seen it.
You been there?
Yes, I have, sir.
Wow.
Yep.
Dang.
I stayed on, I think, a Holiday Inn on Highland Avenue or something, and me and a buddy went to, I think it's the House of Blues on Sunset Strip. It was like an anniversary of John Bonham's death, I guess, from Led Zeppelin. But they had, it was like 6 hours of Led Zeppelin, but it was a different drummer on every song. It was like the same band, basically. And then there were special guests, like Billy Sheehan came out and played bass on one of the songs. But yeah, it was basically like all the LA bands from like the 80s. Like the drummer from Cinderella came out, played a song. The drummer from Rat came out, next song, played the next song. But yeah, it was just a trip I did. I was in Las Vegas, saw Van Halen play live 2015, and then we rented a car and drove to LA, and then saw that show at the House of Blues, and yeah, had a good time for a few days there, and yeah.
It's cool.
Sebastian Bach came out and screamed a song. But hey, Caleb, that doesn't exist anymore, does it? The House of Blues on Sunset Strip?
No, it does not. Closed about like 3 years ago.
What was the reason for them shutting that down? It was just no one going there anymore?
Probably money. I don't know.
Yeah, it's usually money, but yeah.
Usually money. But
I guess they weren't.
I
I guess
don't
they
know.
were. Yeah, I guess they weren't packing the people in there.
Yeah, I don't know the exact details there.
Because when I was there, so that was 2015, I know that the advertisement above the House of Blues, I guess the house band was like Satchel's band at the time. They were kind of the band that was always playing there, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And Johnny's gone. Johnny's gone.
Johnny's gone. Yeah, I heard about Warren DeMartini.
Yeah, I heard he got fired this week.
That wasn't long. All right, it just gets back in and then gets fired.
Was he fired the first time, or did he leave? I think Piercy was the one who keeps getting fired. But I read that DeMartini just got fired. That they're looking for a guitar player.
I did not, Bucknoff, I did not attend the Save Mart Center show in Fresno in 2004. I did I did go to the 2007 show in Fresno though, which was pretty insane because I was 5th row inside that like walkway, inside the runway thing. So that was pretty good, and that was a great show that night too. And it was actually my first date with my wife, so it all worked out.
Nice.
Yeah.
So for those seats, Caleb, was that through a contest you won?
No.
Okay.
What happened was they announced the tour, and obviously Dave and Eddie were back together, and I'd gotten 2 tickets to the Staples Center show. Pretty good seats, lots of money, and then was just praying that they wouldn't break up, before they showed up, and they made it. And then I said, well, God, I'd love to get closer. And I looked on eBay and I found a pretty good deal for seats like 5th row in Fresno, which is about 3.5 hours from me by drive. And I got those tickets, and I was going to go with my best friend, and he got sick. So I asked a waitress and she said, sure. Do they play Running with the Devil? And I was like, you're going. You're going. And that's my wife and the mother of my children. So.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, it was great. The show was like, and I know Eddie was definitely using, but that night was a really good one. So, and then I saw them 2 weeks later in Anaheim, and that was the worst show I've ever seen in my life. So it was hit and miss there from, late 2007 through February until they postponed and he went into rehab. So you can tell if you YouTube those shows, you can see it. He was just.
Well, yeah, 2007. He wasn't all there yet.
No, but there were some good.
End, he was on the tail end of the 2004 debacle.
Well, he'd gotten sober earlier in 2007 when they announced, and then by the time that summer press conference came around, he was deep, and then so they started the tour and he was messed up, and somehow he made it all the way to February until they postponed, like a 7-week postponement, and then they came back and did like I guess another 5 or 6 weeks, and I saw the MSG show of that in May of 2008.
Yeah, I was there.
Which was rescheduled.
Saturday night. The Saturday night show.
It was rescheduled from St. Patrick's Day to May.
That
25th.
show was amazing.
That was amazing. He was clean, and they kicked ass that night. That was an amazing show.
Yeah, he was on fire.
So
are we ready to delete this show yet?
how many we got? Do we have 12?
No.
Huh? G. Can you show the pic I got at that show? If you send it to me.
What
I don't
about you show?
Send me the picture. Text it to the phone number, or email, or whatever. Yes, vintage sounds. Look at that, man.
So I have a question for you, Johnny, because it's so late, and I don't even know if I should ask this, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What's the worst that you can do? Is it true that Van Halen is retired, or was that just the rumor earlier today? Or was that just Jay being funny?
That was that today?
Yeah, Jay typed today to us. We have a little group text between me, Jay, and Johnny, and Jay texts. Van
We all
Halen
do.
is retired.
We all do.
We all have these things. So Jay texts, Van Halen is retired, and all day I've been looking for that for where that came from.
No. Hey, Clayton. Tomorrow is Saturday. No, it had to do with whatever the previous comment was. Where is that? That's the which group? Which group is that?
It was just me. It's me, you, and him.
Okay, it's not the poof group. Okay, I don't know why he said that. I have a feeling why he said that, but I'm not going to say it on here. It has nothing to do with anything.
Okay.
No. Well, and then he did those two emojis, and you're like, I don't get it. What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fire engine. Got them right up my window. I've got the police department on the right and the fire department on the left across the street. Yeah.
I feel like they have to test the bank that they would make with the core 4 returning. I just feel like they'd have to. Something tells me.
What, the fire station?
No, the 4 original members. I feel like they have to test that money that's being able to be made. I feel like it. You know what I mean? Because that's pretty much all that's left, unless they do another record, which they probably won't. But
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't think that's going to happen. But who knows? Who the hell am I?
So the shows you guys with
It
the reunion,
says.
David Lee Roth were all sellouts, pretty much, Caleb. The shows you saw, and Dave.
Sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
What was it?
On this side, yeah.
I missed that.
Sorry, I was just asking if those were sold out concerts that you went to when David Lee
yeah.
Roth returned. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I went to 5 shows on the 07-08 tour.
Right.
One in Los Angeles, one in Anaheim, one in Vegas, one in Fresno, and one at MSG. So.
And then you said something about I guess the last show they did was at the Hollywood Bowl.
That was in 2015.
That was 2015. They did two nights at the Hollywood Bowl to end the tour.
Right.
And I went the final night, yeah.
Right. I was invited to go. I was invited to go to that if I could fly out there.
Cool.
Didn't happen.
It felt like it was it. That's I walked out of there saying, I think that's it. But I don't know. That's the first time I'd ever seen them outside.
Oh wow.
And it was the best sounding show I'd ever heard them play, because outside is a totally different animal. So
you can actually hear them outside.
It's clean. It's crisp.
A lot of indoor shows you can't even hear. All you hear is like bass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Oh, the best concerts. Well, speaking of Van Halen, the best Van Halen shows I ever saw were the outside ones.
Oh, like at Shoreline.
Like Shoreline Amphitheater, Mountain View, 1993.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. Well, they played there on Balance. They played there on I don't know.
Yeah, because they can't overwhelm you. They can't overwhelm you with the sound. So, and the Hollywood Bowl is a great venue with great sound. So it was a great night, but definitely felt like that might be it. And I think Dave was pretty good that night, just probably because he knew he didn't have to sing for another 5 years after that. So.
Yeah, they had a special on the Van Halen news desk today. Van Halen 2. Is it some kind of anniversary of
39th anniversary? Yeah.
Yeah. There's some cool studio shots, photos in it. Yeah.
Cool.
You know, the Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Probably the coolest guitar ever seen at that time.
Yeah, I just ordered, it's called Sounds Magazine. It's from Great Britain. And they had, it's called like Guitar Heroes Sounds. It's the second one they ever did. And it's, I just ordered it. It's Eddie on the cover playing the Bumblebee, I guess live on the second tour. I had never seen it before. So yeah, I just ordered it today actually. So.
Is he wearing yellow pants with red knee pads?
No, I think they were red pants. Just red pants. I think it was, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wait, the sound, is it actually from back then, or is it like a newer one?
Oh, I don't know, Johnny. I was assuming it was from back then.
Mhm,
Doesn't he
'cause-
have red pants on the Van Halen 2 photo shoot?
Yes.
So it's probably from those shots.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, maybe.
Mhm. I think Sounds used to be a newspaper, so it's like a magazine, but it's more like a newspaper.
Yeah, I think originally
I used to have some of those.
Right.
I used to have a lot of that stuff way back in the day. G, yo, G, where did you send me the picture? I don't see. You can either text it to the phone number in the description here, or if we're on Facebook, you can message it to me on Facebook, or maybe you did. Maybe you sent it to a different. You know, I've got like 12 accounts.
To your phone number.
Come on, Steve. This is your show. Come
Oh,
on.
hey. Yeah, right. So, Caleb,
Yeah.
how was your week? What'd you do?
Well, I guess that's a good question. Okay.
You
What
did
did I
lots
do this week?
Well, you did lots of stuff with your new build, your 50
Yes.
guitar.
Yeah, my new build's coming along. I'm waiting for my neck, but I'm experimenting with these stickers. Tell me what y'all think of stickers.
I like the reflective part because it goes with the paint, your silver paint of it.
Yeah,
Sort of blends in with the white.
3D-ish.
Here, let's present.
Present me. I'm
That's
presenting.
cool.
That means we're just looking at you.
Is that exactly where the 5150 should be on the guitar, though? Should it be a little higher? I can't tell without a Floyd on it.
Yeah, I couldn't either, but I think it's close. It might be a little low, but what's good is I have a backup set, so I can redo it if I'm not happy, and I might. So we'll see. Am I still presenting?
Nope.
Okay, good. That makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? Oh, okay. Oh, it's loading. Okay, G. Yeah, that looks cool, man. That looks really cool. I really like the colors of that and the 3D effect.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah,
I dig it too.
try to do a little different. Make it mine.
So, Caleb, you still have the Hot for Teacher one?
Yes. Well, it's the guy who puts all my stuff together is at Sam Ash in Hollywood, and that body is just waiting there for when I bring all this in, because the guts of that guitar are coming out and going into this one. So the pickup and the wiring and stuff. I do have the neck here from the Hot for Teacher one.
So, Caleb, why'd you have to rip apart your Hot for Teacher, the guts of it, to put on the new one? Why didn't you just put new stuff on their new one?
Because the Hot for Teacher one is kind of, this neck is very kind of done. So the guitar is kind of, I think, going to be retired-ish. And,
Oh, okay. So the Hot for Teacher one, you're not going to rebuild.
I'm not, probably, yeah. I think, unless I feel like it. But as of now, because I have to get another neck.
Right.
So, but you know, it has a slanted humbucker, and it's a Strat body. You know, like a San Dimas body. So it's kind of, I don't know what guitar I could build. Cause,
I know what you can build out of it.
Which one?
Doesn't have to be a Van Halen guitar. You can build a George Lynch, a Bengal Tiger Kramer with it.
Mm. Okay. I'll take that under advisement.
I like the way the Hot for Teacher one looked. The paint job you had on that.
No, I you know, it's probably one of my, if not my favorite scheme. You know, I remember seeing the video and was blown away. I thought it was the coolest guitar I'd ever seen of his. So, and I was surprised he didn't.
Yeah, it was different. I remember that too. I remember when I first saw that video as well. I was so used to the 5150 guitar. And then you see that guitar, it's like, wow, those stripes are way different. Oh, look at that. The whole guitar is different, you know?
Yeah. I love the thin
cool
stripes on the headstock. I thought were really cool.
Yeah, stripes on the headstock and on the back of the headstock.
Yeah.
You know, which you didn't see on any of the other guitars.
Yeah, it looked like a really cool instrument. And yeah, I had a Strat body with a slanted pickup, and I was like, what could I make? And that's the one I thought I would make. So. But it's not a Pacer body, so.
Well, I personally would like to see you save that Hot for Teacher one. Get another neck for it and save that one.
Maybe I'll send it north.
Yeah. No problem there.
to Johnny.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke.
I'm north. Not
Yep,
as north, but hey, got some bullets. G, yeah. G's trying to send me a picture of a pick. A pick.
Oh, he sent it to me.
Oh, you got it?
Yep.
Is it one of those Eddie picks that had like 15 different things written on it? The random things he's written on the pick? Is that what they are? Anyone know what I'm talking about? During the 04 tour, he had picks with like stupid little sayings on them or something.
Yeah. Does Dave have the photo we can show us, or?
Hang on.
Oh. He's trying.
No, I got something that I got to. All right, never mind. Here's the pick.
Porn?
No, that's the pick.
Oh, cool. It just shows the one side of it. Is the back the same as that?
That's all I got. And then I got something else that he sent that I'm not going to talk about because I don't know that he wants me to. He may have sent it to me by accident.
Oh.
That I'm like, huh?
So, Steve, what's it like hosting your own show?
Oh, it's awesome, man. It's great to have Caleb here.
Oh, I just got the other side. Here's the other side.
Oh, it's signed.
There it is.
Right on. Cool.
Nice.
So, Johnny, we lost last Friday's show. Got deleted, I guess.
No, it wasn't. It's just unlisted.
Oh.
So it's still there. If you happen to if you're watching it, it's in your history. No, it's still there. All 4.5 hours.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Caleb, you didn't have any hockey tonight?
No hockey tonight.
Yeah, usually on a Friday, that's when you normally play.
You know, to be honest, I didn't get the invite the last 2 weeks, so I might be just SOL for that. So I don't know. Guess I'm too flaky.
Well, I guess because you were late 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, so maybe they cut you out.
I know.
Well, we're glad you got In-N-Out Burger out of it.
Yeah.
Wait, Steve, was that exactly 3 weeks ago?
I think so. Yeah.
I thought it was 2. Feels like 2.
2? To me, it feels like a month.
Yeah.
Been a long time.
Yeah.
Man, this is what you guys do, huh?
You were here the last couple of times. You were here last week, right?
It's a different flow without Jay, for sure.
Man. Yeah, because he's like so happy-go-lucky.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Wired.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Dave, did you start your Star Trek DVDs that you got the whole seasons?
I haven't even opened it yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. I'm waiting till Desiree feels a little bit better because, like, she wants the TV off at midnight or even before because she's sick.
Right.
So we can't really get any type of flow going.
Right.
Kind of like this.
Yeah, kind of exactly like this.
Exactly.
Let me know if I'm frozen. Let me know if anything weird happens because I'm having some technical issues here that are really bizarre.
No, it's this video. It's definitely frozen.
Something weird. Oh, there we go. Okay,
this show won't be listed either.
it's back. It's back. I was having the weirdest
Nightmare?
Nah. Well,
Vibes?
huh? No, it was just everything was like shaking. It wouldn't let me. It was, I don't know.
Maybe you were having a.
No, I wasn't. No.
Was
Where's what?
Huh?
Huh?
Was your tummy hurting?
No. Dude, I just had the most amazing hamburger, man.
Oh yeah, you sent a photo on Facebook.
Steve saw it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Howie was eyeing that burger up.
Yes. Yes, it had cheese, it had jalapenos. It was on bread. So good. I mean, I know this probably looks kind of weird, but there we go.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've been having jalapenos on everything lately. I had jalapenos on with my macaroni and cheese last night.
You're going to die.
Yeah.
Great.
So your gut can handle all those jalapenos?
Well, they're not that hot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, most people can't handle big slices of them like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, Caleb, what's going on with your show? When's your next show you're doing with upcoming guitar players?
No. Well, I have to shoot some content, and then I'll be uploading. So I have someone I'm probably gonna do who's pretty known. So I think it'll be good. I'm not gonna give it away.
Right. Would he be from a band that we've heard of, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool. He's a good guy, so it should be fun.
How was the response to your last show that you did?
I think pretty good. I mean, I think if my wife likes it, it's good because she's she's pretty picky, man. She's pretty honest with me, so she was pretty pretty happy with it. So, but no, I mean, would I love a lot? Sorry, my voice is cracking because I'm sick. But would I love a lot more people to have seen it? Sure. So, if you haven't seen it, check out my page. The show is called Guitar Leads, and I'm spotlighting great guitar players and trying to get it going. So thank you for asking, Steve.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Caleb, that guitar on your right there, that Sunburst, is that an Axis guitar?
It is an Axis, yes.
Okay. Do you know what year that would be from?
I don't.
Huh.
I have no idea. I could call, I guess, and find out.
Oh, that was from a buddy of yours?
Yeah, this guy I give lessons to was letting me borrow it.
Oh, okay. It wasn't for sale for you to maybe buy off him?
No, we never talked about that. So,
Right.
but yeah, I don't know. It's great though. It's a really good guitar. I feel like when Eddie left them, they kind of stepped up their game even to try and make it, you know, or they could have just kept it the same. But they definitely make great guitars. I used to have, yeah.
Caleb, I was asking Johnny on the earlier show about the new PB-HP guitars at NAMM, and he said that you actually played one.
I played a few.
Okay.
It was funny because I tried the first one I tried. It had like a toothpick of a neck, and I went back down and tried another one, and it was different. And I actually had, I think Michael Smith came and verified it with me. So, and because I felt crazy, I swear to God, I felt really crazy because even the guy who worked at PV said these are all the same necks, and I was like, this is not the same neck. This is very thin, and but yeah,
you dragged us all in there.
Yeah, I dragged you all.
And you had us all. Like I was telling them earlier, I didn't actually play the guitars, but I held two of them because you kept saying feel this neck and feel this neck. They're different, right? And I'm like, yeah, they didn't feel the same.
Yeah, they didn't. So, but I felt crazy because people were like, even the guys who worked there were like, they're all the same. They're all to the specs of the original '96, Wolfgang. And I'm like, okay, but there's something wrong here. And I wasn't impressed with the setups on any of those guitars. I felt pretty much all of them in there. The action was real high, but the tops were beautiful. So they're definitely winning in the aesthetic part, but wasn't really impressed with the playability. So
I remember you plugged into, I think it was a stack. It might have been a Steve, what do they call those now? The 5160?
6505?
65? Yeah.
6505.
Stack of what, pancakes?
Huh? Stack of pound cakes. Thank you. We'll be here all night, unfortunately.
That just made my night. I'll have a stack of pound cakes. What?
You're going to open the bedroom door, Desiree. I'm here for my stack of pound cakes.
I want a pound of stack cakes.
Wow.
He's dying.
We lost Johnny.
Yeah.
I was gone a long time ago, man.
Yeah.
It's that hamburger, man. You're jolly. Sorry, you're jolly.
Wait a minute.
Whoa!
You're jolly fat. Listen. It's really late at night. The governor is gone. I have no governor. I usually have no governor during the early show. All bets are off.
Huh?
I'm tired.
Really? But she's always sitting right over there.
Yes, I plugged into the 6505. Yes.
Yeah,
And all you heard was this.
But Caleb, I remember there was some like rock. There was some metal dude
Yeah.
that was standing there listening to you play and talking to you, and you were like jamming out. I remember that.
Yeah, I still have some chops. I still have them. This advanced age.
It was cool. It was cool. I remember it.
The NAMM show's fun.
So. Only 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was yesterday.
I got so sick the day after I got back from there. Oh,
the Namthrax.
I had Namthrax for 2 weeks. It was terrible. It was. Oh man.
The illnesses this year have been stronger than any year I can remember.
The illness is strong of this one.
Yes. Definitely.
Dude, some of the people have uploaded a bunch of clips from Last Jedi onto YouTube, like full scenes. Caleb, you saw the movie, right?
We talked about it, yeah.
Okay. Steve, you saw it
twice. Yes.
Okay. Look up on YouTube Last Jedi, and people have uploaded like not the whole movie, but from like one scene, like way like where it keeps going. Oh, that's kind of scary. Look at that. See, this is where I start thinking about deleting. But anyway, what they're doing is they the scenes kind of like cut to like next parts, so it's not full dialogue. So that's probably how they get away with putting it up on YouTube. Is it can't figure out what it is, because it's all screwed up. But anyway, even watching those, was that last night? Even watching that stuff, I was like, it was tough. To try to see that movie a third time, I couldn't do it. Even though at the time I really liked the movie, but thinking back,
no,
it wasn't good.
No, it wasn't.
I hate saying that too. Right?
No, when they're having like the Jedi Skype, I thought it was like, this is terrible. Remember Jedi Skype?
I thought that was kind of cute, actually. It was pretty fun. Funny.
Oh, I thought it was ridiculous.
Hello? What do you say exactly? Hello? I don't remember. Forget it.
Aye.
Just forget all this. Forget it.
All
right, can we start over?
Yeah. Can we wake up Jay? We need Jay.
Well, it's the Steve Andersen show.
I'm here.
Well, yeah, you're the host.
Well, see, that's what the problem is. The night crew was on the day shift.
You said shift, right?
Yes. It was a piece of shift.
Wait, did you say pizza shift? Steve knows all about that, man. He took the pizza shift tonight. He was on that. He was on the pizza shift.
I went to Boston Pizza. I got the Boston Royale. But you guys don't even have Boston Pizza down in the States. That's the actual name of the franchise.
We do have Boston Market, though.
Well, there you go. Anyway, there's this pizza my dad always used to get called the Boston Royale. It has like everything on it. So that's the pizza I normally get. And I did. Anyway, we're going to go back a few weeks. Everybody was asking about questions about the 5150 guitar. This is Guitar for the Practicing Musician from August of 1991. It's got the transcription of Pound Cake on it. And this is where they talk about like copying what neck was copied for the Music Man guitar. So I'm just going to read the paragraph. It's Sterling Ball and Eddie Van Halen in the interview. It's page 140 for anyone out there. They ask, what were you looking?
Everybody turn to page 1 in your magazine.
Yeah, what were you looking for in a neck? So
And
Ed
God said,
yeah. Ed said, you can actually see how it is contoured. We copied my other guitar's neck. So what's the other guitar? Is it the Frankenstein or is it the 5150? We don't know. Where it's worn down because I played it for years. Was that it?
It's the 50 Fun 50.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was what Johnny had mentioned. He had read somewhere that he said, well, it's a copy of one of my other necks. Well, it didn't really specify which one it was. So yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It was never. It's. I have never seen it like totally like the 5150 was the neck. I've never seen where that was actually ever said. Everybody thinks that's what it was because when he says in the article he says my other guitar.
Yeah.
That was the guitar that he was playing for years, at least publicly. Live.
So what I'd ask Dave, I'd ask Dave Nesdell, I'd say, okay, Dave, like he's played those $25,000 Frankenstein replicas. So Dave, did you notice anything comparative with the back?
Certainly is not that, because it's not the Frankenstein, because the Frankenstein has an R5 nut. Well, it's got a 1 3/4 inch radius at the nut.
Yep.
So it's really wide. That's not what the 5150 is. The 5150 has a 1 5/8 nut.
R2, yeah.
So it's got to be that guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also the see, this is where I just delete everything ahead and then we punch it in right here. This is where the show starts. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, it's a Steve Andersen hour, everybody. Welcome. What was I going to say? In 1991, though, the Frankenstein. What neck did that have back then? Does anybody know?
I would say probably like the "Feel So Good" video from 1980.
Yeah, it was still on there. It was the Tom Andersen neck.
That was on there.
Yeah.
So let's just say the Frankenstein was his main, guitar at home, because he didn't take it on the road anymore.
But it wasn't.
But
because every picture that you see in the studio, it's the 5150 guitar that he's holding. It just is.
Well, not in 91. Not on the common knowledge.
In 91, he's holding a Music Man, no matter what it is. No matter what color it is, it's a Music Man guitar.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this one here, this is the centerfold. This
green one.
Purple.
I think that's green.
This is the center. This is the centerfold, but there's this that flips over. This was one of my favorites. This is a purple one.
Oh, it's purple.
With a black headstock, like kind of like I guess a prototype one. I guess a test one, because there's no like signature on that one on the headstock. It's just a purple body but a black headstock. So
none of his had signatures.
Yes, they did.
Which ones?
Well, a few of them did. I want to say the red one had a signature on it. Let me tell you. I'll tell you right now. Hang on. I'll look in the book.
Now that's the book.
I will look in the book. Two in the bush. The flame top.
Oh, he's back. Uh-oh. Oh, you guys got the same book.
Yeah. I got
It's two with the book. Wait a minute, you got two of them.
The green one has a signature. The yellow flame top has a signature. The black one has a signature. The purple one and the original one do not. The original yellow.
How many thumbs ups to get Dave to show these pictures?
Well, you can see you can't, but you can see in the rack. There's quite a few of them in the rack. That's from 90. That's from 93.
Ah.
And the Those are the guitars he had on the road with him in '93. I'm sure he had more on the road with him as well that they just didn't have on a rack. Hang on, I think there are more. So hang just 1 second. Oh, these are the Wolfgangs.
Yeah, I got a whole double page of those
Wow.
right here.
Yeah, they're in there. Yeah, they're here somewhere.
Where'd you get that book?
Yeah, so these are all the Guitar Mans. There's 3 versions. This one has the cover of Ed 78 tour. This one, I guess, is from the second tour.
Yep.
And Dave's is the third one that has, I think, from the Fair Warning tour. And yeah,
Very cool.
yeah, I've got that third one coming. They're coming from Japan though, so they take like 3 or 4 months to get here.
Yeah. All right. So here's more. Yeah. The green one has a signature. The black there's a black one here with a signature. Let's see what other ones. The gold one. All of them do. They all have signature. All of these do. Hang on. And these are all his personal ones.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder where those are now.
I would imagine he still has them. Maybe not. The red one, I don't think he has. I know that the purple one has been sold.
Dave, you mean the purple one with the black headstock with no signature?
That's funny. Here, check this out. There's a purple. Here's the picture of the purple one with the black headstock.
Oh yeah,
It's pretty cool. I didn't even notice that.
I didn't either because I couldn't see it.
Oh, sorry. This is the one. This yellow one here, right there. That yellow one there is the one from '95 that he used at the end. That has the piece of tape over the name on the headstock. It doesn't in this photo, but that's the guitar.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. And Dave, somebody just wrote you a message over at johnnybean.com.
Oh. What does it say? Is it something you can repeat?
Dave, I miss you. How come you don't call? Let me. Oh wait, that was a different message. Okay, we're starting now. Hey, this is the Steve Andersen Show. Welcome everybody. We're trying to find something. Let's see, Dave. Okay. Again, when you leave messages on johnnybean.com, unless you say who you are, Dave has no idea. But the message is, Dave, I'm thinking of getting a new Strat with a Floyd Rose and dropping a Seymour Duncan Jimi Hendrix signature loaded Voodoo Route version pickguard. It's a long sentence.
Yeah.
Will the single pickup next to the Floyd Rose matter? Thank you.
No, it should be fine. I mean, I would imagine no matter where that, no matter, for it to intonate, it should be fine. It doesn't matter which angle the pickup is on, as long as it's done correctly. If the guitar is built correctly, it shouldn't matter at all.
Wait, are they asking if a single coil pickup will be good with the Floyd Rose?
No, what he's asking is, will it be, the single coil, because it's a Jimi Hendrix, is going to be left.
Oh, it's the other way.
It's going to be the other way.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
So the answer is it should be fine.
Yes. What's happening, Caleb?
Oh, hi. All right.
Are we awake?
Are we on?
Yes.
Are we alive?
Steve, you have to keep waking up your guests.
Yeah.
What's happening, kid? I'm glad I wasn't driving.
Guys,
Shows like
guys, wake up. We're live. You guys are watching the video and you guys are falling asleep just watching ourselves.
Yeah. This will be a quick one. I don't think we're going 4 hours tonight.
No.
I ain't going. If it was great, I wouldn't go 4 hours.
It's already been one long hour.
Holy crap!
It's 2:12 in the morning in New York City.
Oh,
Christ!
Yeah.
More questions, please.
Well, that city never sleeps, you know.
No.
So if Dave went
The
outside,
city doesn't sleep, but the people in it do.
So Caleb, are you getting any more effects at all? Pedals coming up for your rig?
I think we're good right now. I just got the Echoplex, which I'm very happy with. And
oh, nice. Noise. Man, that I love that. Dave, thank you again, man. I love that pedal.
You're welcome.
do you have the tap button with it too?
I don't have the one that they sell, but my old Boss tap fits right in. It works.
No, I love it.
I used it on that Oscars gig that I did. All those clips that I've been uploading here, that's what I'm playing through. Is the Echoplex. Somebody asked me earlier if I was using the carbon copy, and no, the Echoplex.
Yeah, I love it. So I'm getting used to that. I think I might get a compressor. That might be next. I don't know.
Is there a certain one that you're?
I think. Well, I'm reading up on them, and I'm seeing that the TC Electronic one is probably the best.
Really, read up on the 4-knob Keeley.
Okay, I will.
Wow. Yeah, all compressors sound different.
They make the Keeley makes two different ones, or actually they probably make more now, but two pedals, one with 2 knobs and one with 4 knobs. The 4-knob one is killer.
Okay.
Vintage Sound says, "Hey Dave, how much snow did you get?" We got just about 12 inches of snow.
No, that's where you go like this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Foot of snow.
no one's had any snow tonight.
Apparently.
Yeah. Snowless.
Oh. And now, hey, this is Steve Andersen's show. Thank you for tuning in. Just starting. This is where it's going to start. Look alive.
Look alive.
Somebody on johnbean.com just said thank you, Dave, for your answer. The answer to the question nobody's even going to hear. So.
Yeah.
No.
John BL, poof, man.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
The poof master's here.
John, wait. I'm waiting for my poof.
Me too.
Your poof packages are.
It's coming from Japan.
Yeah, right.
via the current.
Man, huh? John Beale 1550. Oh, you copied. It looks like you copied Twitter. The VH history on Twitter. They Caleb, do you follow them on Twitter? The VH where every day, like every day, it shows you in VH history what happened.
Oh no, I gotta get on there.
It's a cool Twitter because I wake up every day with this happened on this day, whatever. But yeah, apparently March 24th, which hasn't happened yet for three of us. John Beale 1550 just posted everything that happened on this day in 1978, Buffalo New Century Theater. Huh?
Is it Van Halen history or VH history?
It's not. It's not. It's
Snot.
Snot. Okay, I got it. There's two.
It's not Jeff's. It's not Jeff's Twitter. It's the other one.
All right, there's one I got.
You guys know Jeff Hensley. It's not his, which is VH history.
Well, one has 363 followers. Is that it?
Maybe it's where every tweet would be about whatever happened on that day. Like that's all they tweet. Steve, yeah. say welcome to the Steve Andersen Show. 3, 2.
Welcome to the Steve Andersen Show. Johnny Beane live.
No,
March 23rd, 2018.
No.
It's gonna be the 24th by the time we start this.
Yeah,
we're
right.
all the way live in this bitch.
Yeah, right.
Again, 3,
yeah, right.
2.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Steve Andersen Hour. Johnny Beane live. Yeah. He doesn't like that sound. Yeah.
Cut.
Yeah.
Oh, poof. Oh, it's coming next week. Thank you, John. I'm looking forward to my poof shirt.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Dave's wondering when he gets his poof pants. Where it says poof on the, you know how you see the sweatpants that say stuff on that say pink on the back.
Oh yeah.
Waiting for the sweatpants to say poof on the back. Mm-hmm. or poof on the front, I guess.
Right.
All right. 3, 2.
Good night.
Hey, this is Johnny Beane, the Steve Andersen Hour. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Got Caleb Rappaport. Hey man.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, dude? David Nesdahl, wide awake. Well, Steve Andersen.
Howdy, everybody.
3, 2.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
No, it's just gonna get blurred. It's fine. Huh? I don't know what that was. But hey, what's going on, you guys?
Hey.
Caleb's got new stickers for his 5150.
Oh yeah.
He does?
Show those
wow.
again. Hey.
Oh, dude, those are cool. This is how we should regularly, we should always just do it this way until we get something that.
Oh, I'm presenting.
Yeah, turn it to the tilt it. You can actually see the other way towards the light. There you go. Right. Yeah.
Towards the light.
Yes.
Towards the light.
Tilt it towards the light.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Or if it's 3D, you should be going like this.
All right, stop me from presenting.
Go towards the light.
Deja vu. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Man, that's really cool.
Thank you.
I like that. I did
the star too.
I was about to ask you. Yeah. Let's see. Say something.
Yeah, I did the star. I did the star.
I did a couple stars too.
Yeah. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, G.
So Johnny, can I ask you about the difference between the Echoplex and the carbon copy? What's the difference for you sound-wise?
For me, sound wise, the Echoplex is that and more.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely it's like a bunch of those. It's a bunch of those in a box. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't know.
3 different types of delay sounds. Like it has the old tape delay kind of sound from the 70s, and then it has like a more of a digital sound, and it has a more analog sound, I think. So it's got, and you could switch it out just by pushing the which button is that? The volume? Yeah, the volume button has like, a little click to it. So it's cool.
Right on. Yeah, a friend of mine was dead set on the carbon copy, but if you guys found something better, that's pretty cool.
Uh-huh. Oh, look at this. The original carbon copy or the new one, the bright.
No, I think it's that one. I think
I
it was
like
that.
the color of the bright.
That one. Well, the color of the bright is kind of like your lower third.
Yeah, it's green.
Mm-hmm. Should probably get that checked out.
Yeah.
Okay, now it makes sense. He's like, hey, we got G in here. We got Vintage Sounds, Fender Guru, The Vigilant. John.
21 people in here that are going, what are we staying up for?
Uh-huh. Huh? No. John Beale 1550. Look at this, man. Poof. Thank you again, man. It's amazing.
Yeah, those look good. I like the big advertisement on the back of the new Halen show.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
John BL says, Steve, what boots do you need?
Boots?
Yeah, bootlegs.
Oh God, not many. I got a lot of bootlegs. VHS. I got like probably 100 or so concerts on VHS that I still have to transfer to DVD. So I got lots of transferring to do. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you need them though. It would save you on the transferring.
Yeah.
Are there any out there that you have been looking for though? Like what's the one with from 93? Wait, what tour was it? No. What I can't even think.
You're talking about the Dallas Alley show?
No. The one where they played 5150. And it was the only Monsters of Rock where they played 5150.
Oh,
was
wow.
Was that it? What?
And that's a
Sorry, guys. There's heavy action out here.
That fire truck sounds broken.
Yeah, that's your Canadian sounds for a fire engine.
That siren has a kill switch on it.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think I'm done.
Hey, Caleb.
Cool.
Thanks for coming out, Caleb. Awesome. Nice to see your guitar.
Thank you.
Hopefully your package will come tomorrow or Monday. We'll see.
His package is probably on his bottom third.
It is. It's not green. It's not green yet.
Thank goodness.
Just never gets old.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's green. I don't know.
Oh.
Cool. Well, Caleb, great to see you, man.
You too, guys.
And
Always.
that guitar looks amazing.
Thank you.
Can't wait for it to be built.
Me too. It's taking a while. I'm waiting for that next.
What pickup you putting in that, by the way?
A 78.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm hearing great things about Pariah. So
Yes.
Yeah,
Which
guys
one?
message about that every day
Pasadena.
on Facebook.
The Pariah Pasadena is the one.
Pariah Pasadena. Are they? Is it different colors too, or is that the?
No, it's double black.
No, I mean like.
Oh
you get-
yeah,
can you get them?
red? It's red, white, and black. I think.
Yeah, I
think
thought like
white is the least hot, black, and then red.
So which one?
I would go for the middle one. Whichever the middle one is the one I probably would do.
Yeah, they're reasonably priced too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like half the price of the 78.
Sean Christopher does some good stuff.
So that Pariah company, is that like all they do is pickups, or they do anything else guitar wise, or is it just a pickup company and that's sort of it?
That's a good question. I think that's all they do is pickups. I think.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I should have a box coming from FU-Tone in a couple days. I'll hold off on opening it till Tuesday, I suppose.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
You can do that?
Yeah,
Just reload it.
only a couple two tree things.
Two tree.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can open it and then and
Nah.
put the tape on it and act surprised. But you know what it is though, so it's,
Yeah,
it's not like
I
you're
know what it
surprised
is.
anyway. Because okay. All right.
But you guys don't.
No,
So
we're
I'll
we're
look
waiting,
forward to
man.
it. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody.
Yeah, same to you, Caleb.
Yeah. See you, Caleb, and hey, feel better.
Yeah,
oh
man.
yeah, you're sick, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm a little sick.
You're
Yeah.
sick.
I'm a sick man. All right, boys. Sleep tight.
Bad.
Bye.
All right. We can't mess up now because if we start now, he's totally cut out of the video. Okay. So. All right. So Steve, this is your show, man. So you got to be on it with the questions, the comments. You just got to be on and on and on and on.
No, I don't have the comments. I've only got one computer screen in front of me, and it's us.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've only got one computer screen, and I'm doing both.
On one screen, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have us minimized, but in front of the YouTube screen, so I see the chat from the YouTube channel and us on Google Plus live.
Yeah, I tried
and then I have the microphone off on the YouTube channel. The speaker, I mean.
What? Did you say that you're minimized?
No.
Hey, thanks, Dave. Okay. Huh? Wait a minute. Mike. Huh? Wait. Dave.
What?
Steve, is everything okay over there?
I don't know, man. There's like, I've seen 3 fire trucks go by, so something's up downtown. Yeah.
Man.
My building's okay, but they're all going downtown.
God, my legs. Fucking body's killing me.
Oh, dude. Caleb's gonna rewatch this and be like, "Where'd I go?" I'm not even on there. Well, hey, you just okay. The message says, "Damn you, Johnny and Dave." Since watching your show, I have 3 Wolfgangs: Wolfgang Special, Wolfgang USA, Electric Guitar Stealth, Signature Ivory, and want more. Mike 5150 Turn. Is that your name? Well, hey, Mike, thanks for the comment over at johnnybean.com. Oh. So what? You guys have to show those books again? No, we just started.
Oh, right. Yeah, so I don't know. I've got like 2 of these. I got this one, Guitar Man, I guess this is 1978 live.
That's
and then
cool.
I've got,
The picture.
and then I've got this one.
79.
79.
Picture.
It's just saying Young Guitar Special Issue. Yeah, it's got a lot of, it's all in Japanese, of course. That's the problem with these. I just wish we had like an English version of these. But it's got a lot of tablature stuff in it. Yeah.
So that one has a lot of up close of the Bumblebee, right? First 2 tours.
Yeah, there's some pictures, first couple pages. I know what you mean, though. It's going to have a close-up of one of them. It's got Eddie 2004 photos.
Oh, 2004 photos, really?
Yeah.
Does it have any photos of the green special?
I think it's the 5150 with the Charvel neck.
Yep. And that's probably one of the pictures that Rob Johnson took.
Oh yeah.
Actually, Steve, have you know the picture that Rob took?
Yes, I do. When he's like in the second row or something. Yeah.
And apparently that picture was published in some of those magazines.
Yeah.
Do you have? We should ask Rob this if he has any magazines with his picture in it, and if there's a credit, credited. There we go.
To him?
If it says, Rob Johnson.
I don't know. And then it's got this complete history of Van Halen's Japanese tours. Yeah. So.
Oh, there's the tour book. There's the Japanese Van Halen 1 tour book right there. I just saw it because I used to have that.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Next to your right hand, your right finger. I think we have to present. Okay. Yeah. That's what the tour book looks like. Look next to Steve's pinky. You see a tiny little picture. It's the Van Halen logo on the top. You see a circle. You see Roth in the middle of the circle. Is that's the cover of the Japanese Van Halen 1 tour book.
And you had that, Johnny?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
I had them all.
Yeah.
I had all of them. And just to let you guys know, if you guys can't find it, or if you're like, dang it, I wish I had it. It wasn't anything like all the other tour books. It was mostly ads.
Oh, okay.
So the actual first tour book that was super, super cool was the Van Halen 2. And of course the Women and Children First, Fair Warning tour books are I would say Women and Children First and Fair Warning are the best Van Halen tour books that were ever made. Those two.
Right. And I guess over on this side that's Van Halen and Japan.
Oh, you went too.
About 89, I guess.
Yeah. Actually, see that picture of Edward right in the middle?
Yeah.
With the Kramer?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's even though that's in Japan, maybe?
88.
Yeah, it's 88. That he was wearing the same shirt when I saw him in Lincoln, Nebraska in November 5th of 88.
Yeah.
So that's basically what he looked like when I saw them, except he had a beard.
Yeah. I've got a big blow-up frame photo of him and Sammy, and Eddie's wearing that shirt, like a live shot.
Mm-hmm.
I can actually grab it if you want me to. It's just in the den. Yeah.
Oh man, well we just started, man. Yeah.
I thought that was a really cool picture of him with the White Wolfgang.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen him with that.
Mm-hmm.
The White PV Wolfgang. The only time I've ever seen him with the White PV Wolfgang was on that City of Hope concert.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this one here, guys, it's kind of poster size. I don't know if you can see it.
That's huge. Look at that.
Yeah.
Where does that usually sit?
This is in my den.
Man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know.
That's a great photo too. Look at that.
Yeah. It's too bad you don't see more of the 5150 guitar though, but yeah.
I'm excited. I can see more of that shirt. That was when I first saw them. That was the shirt he was wearing.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wish I could say what concert this was from. I don't know. I just a buddy gave me a couple of 4x6 photos, and I like this one so much. I got it. I guess a photo place to take a photo of it and then blow it up for me. Yeah.
Fender Guru says you have that framed above your bed.
No.
Hey, if I could, I would. Mad Dog says they have all the tour books from all the Van Halen tours. Nice. And G is back. Yo, welcome back, man.
21 people watching still.
Nice. How many of these?
6.
Oh, if there's 21 people, leave one of these. Don't leave one of those, but leave one of these, please. And you're supporting the Steve Andersen hour, even though it's probably been 3 hours. It's the Steve Andersen show.
So Dave, this shot here, Dave, would this be from the second tour? I guess the red pants usually gives it away.
Yep, and the guitar because he didn't have it painted during the first tour. Wasn't that color?
That someone told me that this might be one of the first shots of the Frankenstein painted red.
It could be. I mean, that has the original neck from the Bumblebee on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
If that's the is it the California World Music Festival in at Anaheim Stadium? If that picture is from that, then I would say that was the first show where he played it when it was red.
Yeah, I mean, you got the skyline in the background there, right? So it's outdoors.
Although they played a lot of outdoor shows that tour, though.
Yeah.
But it's one of the first, if not the first. It's one of the earliest pictures of that guitar when it was red, when it had the Telecaster pickup in the middle position. If you look closely. And
then here's again with the Japan. This is with Gary Sharon, that tour in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they just gave a summary of the Japanese tour stuff.
That's a really thick book.
Yeah.
Dave was just looking at the thickness of his. He's like, man, Steve's is thicker than mine.
Yeah, this one here. Yeah, this one is.
You're looking at your book, huh?
Yeah.
Making sure you're like, wait a minute, his is thicker. Wait.
Oh God.
A different book.
Yeah.
You're like, man, his is more ads, isn't it?
Yeah,
that
right.
shit is. It's more ads.
And it's got a really cool summary of this page here. It's like all the other stuff that Eddie's played on besides Van Halen stuff.
Oh, dude, let's see that.
Yeah. I can read it all out if you want me to.
This is your show, man. You can do as much of that as you want. Read each one.
Yeah. Sorry, I got to look at it to do it though.
Oh, go ahead. Just read it.
Sorry. Yeah. So
while he's looking at that, look at these guns.
Yeah.
Well, you can't say that, but
look at those.
He's presented so nobody sees them. You look like you're freezing.
No, I'm just showing off my arms.
That's a pasty dude.
We got Nicolette Larson, 1978. Yep. We've got Michael Jackson, 1982.
Well, you want to talk about everyone? You want to talk about each one?
We'll go for the Nicolette Larson one,
yes.
Johnny. You've heard the playing on that?
Yes.
Okay.
I have it. I have that album. I had it when I was a kid. Yeah, and he's uncredited. If you look at, he plays on one song called Can't Get Away From You, is it?
Yeah.
Can't Get Away. If you look at the album, look at the inner sleeve, and where it says who played on the record, where it says guitar, there's a question mark. Oh, so wow. His name isn't even on the record. But he played the guitar solo for that song. If you hear it, you know it's him.
Right. And then, of course,
it's a great one. It's a great song.
Yeah,
and also, oh, sorry, Steve. I know it's your show, but you know, Nicolette Larson, she did the background vocals on "Could This Be Magic?"
Right.
Off "Women, Children First." If you listen real closely, you hear a female vocal during the choruses, and that's her.
Wow. Yeah. Next is obviously Michael Jackson for "Beat It" solo. Next in line here is the Brian May and Friends. All songs he was on. What is it? Starfleet, Blues Breaker, and Let Me Out. All songs. Then listed here is the Wildlife soundtrack, which I sent both you guys. All the
I listen to that all the time.
Yeah, that does not leave the car. No. Then we got the Sammy Hagar solo album after 5150. I Never Said Goodbye. And one of the big trivia questions, the big Van Halen trivia question that gets floated around is, okay, what song did Eddie Van Halen, we know he played bass on the whole album, but what song did he actually play a bit of guitar on? And it's actually Eagles Fly. He does some tapping at the beginning of the solo. Yeah, so that's a big trivia question in the Van Halen world. Next is off the soundtrack to Over the Top.
Yeah, great song.
Yeah.
Winner Takes It All.
Yeah.
That's
Hagar, isn't it? Eddie plays on that?
Yeah.
Bass or guitar?
Bass.
But he does a bass solo in the middle of the song.
It's a tapping thing, right?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, that I hate to say it, but yeah, that song beats out all that entire album. You know, Never Said Goodbye. Although I really liked Hammer Falls.
Yeah.
Right? Hammer Falls Down. I liked that one.
I think that was the first song.
Yeah, I liked that one. I liked the one with the music video where Hagar was playing with robots. Where he was trying to get the rest of the band to come jam with him.
Hands and Knees?
Hands and Knees. Yeah, that one was cool. Van Halen is actually in the music video for that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Winner Takes It All I think was the best song out of all those tunes that they did together for the Sammy solo stuff.
Right. And then next here, guys, 1988, Private Life. I guess the album's called Shadows.
Yeah, that was their opening band.
Yeah.
Van Halen's opening band.
There should be two of those.
Yeah, but there's something in between. So 1989, Steve Lukather for the song Twist the Knife.
Which is I Want Action, which is also Dirty Water Dog.
Which is also
Stomp at 9
8H.
8H.
Stomp on 8H.
Saturday Night Live. Yeah. And then 1990, Private Life again.
He got a lot of mileage out of that stomping song.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite Saturday Night Live moment musically, is when Eddie was on there. That was huge when I saw that. Yeah. Next, 1992, Thomas Dolby. Album called Astronauts and Heretics.
What did he do? 2 songs on that, right?
Yeah, Eastern Bloc and Close But No Cigar.
Yeah. It was the Eastern Bloc where he did the solo, where he used the wah pedal. That's where you really first noticed him using the wah, was during that. Even though he did use the wah on Cabo Wabo, you kind of hear that.
Yeah.
You kind of heard it during Pound Cake. I would say the first time you really noticed it was on that song. Was on the Thomas Dolby tune, because it's right there. It's more in your face than anything else with the wah.
Yeah, because this is 1992. It says that Thomas
92.
Dolby.
Yeah, and then Close But No Cigar. That's where he really played rhythm. You hear him on rhythm guitar.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever heard those songs?
One of them. I think the Close But No Cigar I've heard. Yeah. Next for 1993 is Brian May, album called Resurrection. Also, it says right on the title of the album, it says Brian May with Cozy Powell.
And he's playing on that?
Yeah, it says Back to the Light.
Wait, wait.
Resurrection, and then I guess a B-side to it was the Starfleet
Yeah.
project.
Okay. That's what I was gonna say. Was he's not playing on those newer tunes? What would you say? It was 92?
93.
93. That's when they officially released Starfleet on CD. That's what that is.
Oh, okay.
I had that. I had that back then.
Yeah, it says that 1993 CD. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a B-side to the other single, and it was the entire Starfleet on CD.
Right, right. Next, 1996, Rich Wyman, The Fatherless Child.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, and then 1997, the next year, what is this? Tribute to Jeff, and it says David Garfield and Friends. Song If 6 Was 9.
Yeah.
Jeff Porcaro, that was a live
from Toto.
The Toto, yeah.
Um,
It was. I think it was an actual song though. It wasn't live. I think it was actually recorded. There was a live tribute that they did. I want to say in Universal City.
Oh, isn't that where Billy Sheehan and Lou Lukather and Eddie played?
No. That was the Jason Becker thing in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one here I haven't heard of. It says OST, The Legend of 1900. The song is Lost Boys Calling.
Yeah. That's is that Roger Waters?
Well, that's what I was going to say,
Pink
because
Floyd.
it should. They didn't mention Roger Waters, and I thought that was even earlier.
Yeah, it says 1999. The CD came out.
Yeah.
So I think a couple of these are talking CDs, but maybe they came out earlier on vinyl or something.
No, that's right. 99. I can't think because I have to use the bathroom. Yeah, Vintage Sounds. Yeah, Eddie. He did jam with Down Holsworth. That was at was it MIT in 1982. And if you YouTube that, you can actually hear them jamming.
Right on. And then next here, same year, 1999, Steve Lukather and Friends, Sentimental, the song "Joy to the World."
I've got that one.
Yep. They trade solos in that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a Christmas one.
Yeah. And then it's got the Les Paul and Friends here. He changed the music, that live show from '88. Yeah.
And that's still then?
That was that page of other stuff. Yeah.
There's actually more. There's more. There's another track that's not listed on there.
Scandal, the Scandal song.
Well, I think they're talking about actual records.
Oh.
They never actually put anything out. The one, what's the guy? The bass player. The bass player from what is it? Where Eddie did the solo on his record in '83. The guy from let me use the room real quick. I'll be right back. I'll tell you what it was.
Trying to see if there was any other stuff in this one, Dave. Oh, here's some more here. What's this? No, just a bunch of guys that Eddie influenced. George Lynch, DeMartini, Dimebag, Chris Holmes, Vito Bratta.
Funny thing is, George Lynch was out before Eddie. George Lynch is older than Eddie, and he was playing the clubs before Eddie.
Yeah, I did see an interview with him, and he was saying, man, once Van Halen came out and Eddie, everyone caught wind of him. It was like, okay, it's a different world now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got Paul Gilbert, Dweezil Zappa, Nino Bettencourt, Mick Sweda, that's from the Bullet Boys, Russ Parrish, and Terry Kilgore. And then this one just has a bunch of tablature in it, bunch of solo stuff, tapping lessons. So at least we don't need the Japanese to get through that part of it. Just a lot of through every album, like all little interviews and snippets about the records.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah, I hope we get something else from Eddie on a release at some point.
Yeah.
Hope they do something, but maybe we might get some kind of solo effort from him one day.
I don't think so, but you never know.
Yeah.
You
So yeah.
never know.
Yeah. So I guess yeah. Yeah, so this one, Dave, and then I guess you have the one where it's the Fair Warning tour cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've ordered that. It's been a couple months, so I know that these were taking like 3 months for me to get from Japan. So yeah. Takes a while.
Yeah, I got this one as a gift from Mully for Christmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mully sent it to me.
Well, that's cool. Right on.
And it's it's the best one. It's got all the coolest photos in it. Great pictures of the 5150 from all eras.
Yeah.
It's got great pictures of the Frankenstein from all eras.
Yeah, it's got yeah, this is some of the Frankenstein stuff in this one. Yeah, just pictures of different parts of it. Yeah. So I think this one has a lot of bits and pieces that yours has on it. Yeah, even another page of stuff with it. So they really cover the Frankenstein on this one. This is page 3 and 4 of it.
That picture by your right hand,
yeah,
is not the Frankenstein. That's a replica.
Oh, okay.
I think those are all the replica.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There was a mistake in here. Yeah, this is where they go.
Steak.
Yeah, like Eddie and the Frankie Gallery. I think it's yeah, this photo down here. That's like South America Live, and that's a different guitar.
Yeah, that's the Kramer ad.
Yeah, so whoever did this didn't have their research done. Yeah, because they call it the Frankie Gallery, but that's the different guitar.
Well, that was also called the Frankie. It was the Kramer ad Frankie, is what that was.
Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, here's the Bumblebee spreadsheet on this magazine. Yeah. Cool stuff. I guess they call it his sort of big five. Here's the Kramer spreadsheet, the 5150 on this one. So this was a good one for me when I was doing my striping and that, just lining everything up. Yeah. So I did what you sort of mentioned to Caleb, Dave, was like I actually sort of put the pickup like into the cavity and also the Floyd on the block and run in, and I cut the 5150 stickers individually, and okay, this is where I'm going to put them so that all the lines were running correctly through the numbers. So yeah, that was part of the fun of it all.
Yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking but fun.
Yeah. To make sure I get it right. So Dave, have you ever owned one of the Steinberger guitars?
No.
Oh, okay.
Nope. I would love to, but
so it was sort of never in your wheelhouse to get one, or just the right price didn't come up?
they're super expensive.
Yeah.
The only time that one ever came up for me, it was a GL2, but it was not a tremolo. It didn't have it was a hardtail, and it was affordable at the time for me, but I didn't want a hardtail. I wanted one with the trans trem.
Yeah. Huh. This is a picture of Eddie with the tray table, but it's wood.
Yeah, seen it.
Seen that
one of the first ones.
Yeah. So Dave, on your Kramer 5150, where you put the holes in for that, is it just sort of on I guess it's just on sort of the upper half of the body is where you drill the 3 holes, is it?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like, I have to take a photo of it and send it to you, but I think there's 3 sets of holes, 3 sets of 2, so it's six holes. I think.
Oh, okay. Right. Cool. And like this one goes into all the Wolfgang stuff, PB Wolfgangs. And then yeah, then like you, Dave, it starts going into all the shots front and back of guitars.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so this will be the one for me, Dave. When I do the 1984, it's up here, the front and the back.
Mm-hmm.
Although I want to do the neck from 1984 where it has the double star neck.
Yeah, that's the way I have it.
Yeah. That's
you'll have to you'll want to do chrome Floyd and chrome hardware then.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't use black hardware.
Right. So Dave, when he replaced the double star one with this one, what neck did this come off of body wise? Did that come from?
It didn't. It was just it was another neck that was just around. It was never on another body.
Oh, okay.
Not that I know of. Not that we know of.
Yeah. Cool.
Man, are you guys still awake?
Yeah, barely. Dave, you must be dying, man.
3 o'clock, man. Yeah, I'm lost.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What's going on with you, Johnny? Where is he?
Huh?
He's there.
Huh? Okay. The song that's missing from your book.
Yeah.
Okay. Tim Bogart.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
The bass player from Vanilla Fudge.
Beck Bogart and Appice.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys want to look this up, I can't play it on here, or maybe I can, but maybe not. Although maybe I could. Tim Bogart has an album called Master's Brew.
Oh, right.
1983. And there's a song called Don't Leave Me This Way. That has Eddie on the guitar solo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so I mentioned to Dave, Johnny, I'm waiting for like the one he has that has the fair warning cover of the Guitar Man. That's the one I'm waiting for.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah. Just sort of have the set. So how many in the chat now, Johnny?
Uh, 19.
Oh, okay. We had 21 for a long time.
Oh man.
Oh, it's all good.
We heard that.
Because I said okay.
You're like, okay.
Yeah, I'm beat.
It's 3 a.m. You should not be awake.
No, I shouldn't be. And all my guitars are so screwed up. Damn.
Which one's that, Dave? Is that the?
It's the Hot for Teacher.
Oh wow. What they're going out of tune, Dave, just by sitting for so long?
No, the fret edges are just they're sprouting like crazy because it's so dry in my house.
Right, and you talked about getting some kind of a humidifier situation.
It's too late now. I mean, it's it's spring. It's going to be it'll be fine in a month or so. they'll all come back, but it's like, I want to play this guitar now, and it's horrible.
Huh.
Mm-hmm. What about let's say I've got guitars that are doing that. What will they go back to being regular, or do I need to get them?
Is it it's a little different in California because it's dry even in the summertime. It's not really humid. It's a different type of heat out here. Humidity is good for guitars.
It's never humid here.
It's too dry out there. So yes, you're going to have to get your fret edges
Sanded,
not sanded,
leveled,
no,
grinded,
filed. Yeah,
filed.
Grinded. Yeah, filed.
Yeah.
Hey, James Orcutt is in the house.
Yeah. The only one I had was the red EVH with the black and white stripes. That's the only one I ever had sort of out of the box when I got it, where, holy cow, you could almost cut my hand open just because the sides of the frets were so sharp.
Well, this is almost there.
Yeah. Huh.
I mean, it's still bearable, but it used to be like so smooth.
Yeah. Is that a Musicraft neck, Dave?
Yes.
Right.
The body is too.
Oh, right on. Is that a Poplar body, that one?
Yep.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, here's the back. I don't know if you can see that.
What's the 4 sort of screw holes on the upper
It's
half?
also it's got eight screw holes for the tray table.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So he played that live with the tray table? The
Yeah.
Huffy T?
All his guitars had tray tables on them, including the Frankenstein.
Wow.
You know the blue paint that's on the back of the Frankenstein that no one knows where it came from? It's from the very first tray table. It was painted blue, and he put it on his guitar wet, and it left the blue mark, the blue paint.
Wow. Details. It's amazing.
Steve was shaking his head over that one.
Yeah, no, it's just all the amazing
Whoa.
details the guys know, man. No, because for me, it kind of started with the Kramer 5150, and I sort of move on from there. But because I missed out on the first version of Van Halen, right? So I don't know a lot of details about the ones before that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's that pinging that happens? All of a sudden, there's a ping. Is that some kind of message?
Yeah, that's a Facebook message on my computer.
Oh, okay.
That's a thumbs down.
Yeah, right.
What computer are you using, Steve?
Oh God. It's a company called Logitech.
It's not a Mac.
No.
Mine is a Mac. It's a MacBook Pro, and that's the sound it makes.
Oh,
It does a crap load of things while you're doing one thing.
Right.
That
Right.
tells you what's happening. So that's one of the things I love about these Apple products. They're on the ball.
Yep. Yeah, I have shares in Apple as well. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. I'm always investing all over the place. Real estate and the stock market. Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice. So Steve, you can't see the chat?
No, sir. I've tried to, like what Dave was saying, like minimize the screen I'm looking at and then open up another window and put the YouTube channel up as if I'm just watching the show, right? But every time I've tried to open a new window, the whole thing shuts down. So
Oh man. Yeah, because G is asking us, what do you guys think about the Kiesel series of guitars?
I've never played one.
He says he drove past the old Carvin guitar plant about 2 months ago, and it's officially closed. The building was already being renovated.
I mean, the Kiesel guitars look amazing. They're gorgeous. I would imagine they're good guitars. They're just, guitar players are very funny people. For the most part, it doesn't say Gibson or Fender on the headstock. For the most part, guitar players are very finicky. They won't play those instruments. I mean, you got you guys that'll play the Tom Andersons and the John Suhrs, and then you got your '80s guys that love the Kramers and the Charvels. But bass players are different. Bass players, all they want to do is they want to play an instrument that's amazing. They don't care what's on the headstock. They don't care what the headstock looks like. They usually don't even care what the instrument looks like, as long as it's a great playing and great sounding instrument. Most guitar players, on the other hand, are very fickle.
And I guess that next in line guitar-wise, I mean, there's certainly guys that like ESP or the PRS. As far as popularity goes, it seems like those are kind of like the next sort of ranking down, I guess, from Fenders or Les Pauls, perhaps.
Yeah.
I guess
Mad Dog, Jason Becker liked them because he was getting them for free. That's a different thing. If you're getting guitars for free, it really doesn't matter what they look like. You're getting them for free.
Yeah. Well, and I guess Ibanez as well. Actually, probably Ibanez would be probably more popular than PRS or ESP, I'd probably say. But I guess it's a numbers game, I guess. Yeah.
Well, myself, I mean, the stuff that I play, I mean, look, I play guitars that have no pickups, no bridges,
Yeah.
That thing's not even playable. That's like the stuff that I play, right?
I did say most guitar players. I didn't say all guitar players.
But, myself, I'll play anything. To me, the weirder, the better. And you guys know with my Hamer guitar, that thing's freaking weird, man. I'll play anything. It doesn't matter what it says, what it looks like. I think Dave knows, I don't care what stuff looks like. If it's set up great, sounds great, well, not in that order. If it has to sound great, and then most of my guitars play like crap, but I can play them. If it has, it's all about the sound. That's what it's all about. The sound. That's the main thing. That's it.
Yeah.
And then live, it has to play great live just so you can get through a show. But right? Thumbs up if you agree. All 25 of you. Come on. So Steve Andersen.
Yeah, I think the
3-hour marathon.
For me, it's just the feel of the neck too. Next to the sound, it's just the feel of the neck. We've talked about this stuff before, but yeah, just some necks don't feel right to me when I know instantly when I pick them up. It's like, no, not for me. Yeah, so that's why the Fender Strats or the Charvel ones that I have, they feel the best. Just pick up a bunch of guitars. Those are the ones that always are sort of the winner for me. Yeah.
What about your Strat? What happened to that guitar after your show?
Just hitting the volume.
What happened at the show? What?
Nothing. We were playing Roadhouse Blues, and for whatever reason, I kept hitting the volume knob, and I was going. Sound kept cutting out, and I'm looking at my pedals, and I go, wait a minute. I keep because the volume knob on the Fender Strats, they're just so close to the Floyd. It's like just right beside it. For whatever reason, when I play. Yeah, I just kept knocking it. So I grabbed the buddy. Hey, you got any duct tape? So I duct taped it down, so I wouldn't be knocking it. So yeah, just happened, and yeah. So just design and just the way someone plays. I kept hitting the volume knob on it. So yeah, other stuff like my Charvels and that, like the volume knobs further down, sort of like this one is, and so yeah, just just me playing, I just kept knocking the volume knob. So I know you mentioned it, Johnny. You said, "Oh, you get a smaller volume knob, or take it off." Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, I ride my volume knob the whole gig. I have my hand. You know, I'm constantly turning down and turning up for solos and turning back down. I use my volume knob. I don't. You know, when I'm playing rhythm, I'm never on 10. I'm usually never really. You know, I'm like, it depends, because I generally don't play with a clean sounding amp. So my clean is 1 on the guitar volume, 1 or 2. That's my clean. So
Right,
I'm
right.
always riding that volume knob. So I could never duct tape it down. And it's always, you know, if it moves, it moves. I'm always moving it anyway.
Yeah. No, I've seen lots of guitar players that are totally controlling their volume all the time. Yeah, but for me, it's on 10, and my whole path, I let the amplifier and well, I guess the effect pedals, what volume they're at, it's kind of set.
Yeah, and Dave, actually years ago, instead of writing the volume at the knob, I always had a volume pedal. A volume pedal. Yeah, and I would ride that. So it was always at my feet. So you couldn't tell what I was doing, but that's where I would do it.
Right on. Cool. Yeah, I've never had volume control at my feet, but yeah. Yeah. Johnny disappeared again.
He's the smart one.
Yeah. No, I'm here. Yeah. No, using the volume pedal, man. Right at your feet, that's the perfect place for it, because people can't see what you're doing.
Yeah.
And let's say if the band's jamming out and you forget a part, just hit the volume pedal, keep strumming. They can't see you turn down. It's cool. It's great. But as far as like the volume swells that I do, like who was saying they really dig, like a lot of those clips I was posting, I do a lot of the volume swells. It's all on the knob, you know, lately, but oh, it was Ben. Ben Coombs. He was the one saying that. Actually, I should be doing all that stuff with the pedal. Actually, it would make it a lot easier, because on some of those songs I'm doing these days where I do the volume swells, I have to like strum it and then do it. Right? Watch the video of what was it, a couple weeks back? A song called Flicker. Live in Oakland, California. You'll see it. If you watch the video, when we start, you'll see me hit the chord and then turn up. Right? And if I had the pedal, I could actually hit it and turn up at the same time.
Right.
You know?
Cool.
Nobody heard what I even said, but it's okay.
I can't believe that there's 24 people watching. I can't even keep my eyes open anymore. I got to say goodnight.
Okay, Dave. I like seeing the replicas, man. The Neptune and the Hot for Teacher there. It's awesome.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm gonna work on some of these this week and get them playing better, because I keep forgetting how good these guitars are, and they're not going to be good if I don't do something about it.
Yeah, no, it's tough for you because you got like a whole smorgasbord of awesome guitars on your wall. It's like, how do you pick one?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys around the block.
Yeah. Awesome.
You guys gonna stay on?
Yeah, sometimes we go off air and chat for a bit.
Okay. Have a good night, everyone in the chat. Good night. I guess we'll see you Tuesday.
Yeah. Have a good weekend, everybody.
I might be here Monday.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm on spring break, let's just say.
Well,
So I was planning on going up to Walnut Creek on Monday, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But so we might do a Monday. If not,
Okay.
I'll let you
Monday's
guys
fine
know.
too. Monday's fine as well. All right. Talk to you guys later.
Okay, thanks, Dave.
See you,
Bye.
man. Now what? You just want to giggle?
Yeah, right.
We can just giggle the entire time.
You had a good laugh earlier, Johnny. I can't remember what you were laughing about. You were in hysterics.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't erased it yet, so.
Yeah, right.
Man, but anyway, as far as the volume pedal, it's a good thing. I used to use those all the time. I stopped. I know, John, and then there were two. I should probably I should probably get a new pedal board, you know, the actual board, and then build a new thing, and then have a volume right in front of everything.
Is there a brand of pedal board that you recommend, Johnny, if someone new out there is looking at building themselves a bit of a pedal board system?
I've always had like the weirdest stuff. Really, I can't really. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Jay is totally passed out. Vintage. He was that guy. That guy was out of it when we were live 7 hours ago. I'm not kidding.
Jay was out at 9 o'clock
Yeah.
Pacific, midnight his time. He was out.
Long time ago. He was gone.
Yeah.
You know. Actually, you watch the beginning of the previous video. You see him in the very, very beginning. He was out of it then. We're not joking. No, Caleb went to sleep. Caleb was not feeling well. But as far as a pedal board, I'm gonna have to look into that stuff. I mean, the stuff that I've had for 12, 13 years, and the stuff's falling apart.
So is it that did you have like a piece of plywood, or you built your own sort of base board?
No, well, I did when I was a kid. I did, yeah.
Right.
But no, the stuff that I use now, like sometimes you see the cases back here.
Yep.
You know, it's not quality stuff. I mean, it's whatever it is. I don't know. It's under my desk right now, but it's not a bad thing. It's not great, you know. But I think I'm gonna have to look into something else, something, you know, bigger to put more, you know, with more space,
Oh.
you know, and so I can, you know, attach a volume. Actually, I have a volume. I have a well, I've had several over the years, but the one that I still have, it's one of the what is it? It's black. Steve I has like a signature wah with the same brand.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what it is?
Well, Legacies is amplifiers. I don't know if that carries effects or anything.
Maybe you guys know. Maybe you know whatever his signature wah is. I want to say the same brand. They make just volume pedals, and that's what I have.
Oh, okay.
I can't think of what it is. I'm thinking it's black. The writing's green. I guess I could go look. I mean, it's over there on the shelf, but
yeah,
I don't know. Huh. Anyway, I should probably build a new board, you know, with all the pedals I'm using now, and then have that attached to it. But the thing's like this big. Morley, there R2 R3. Thank you. Yeah, Morley.
Oh, yeah,
it's a Morley. It's a Morley volume pedal. The thing is literally like this. It's big. It's big. So to put that on a pedal, you're taking up half the freaking board. Thank you, Vintage. Yeah, that's what it is.
R2, R3 locking nuts in the house. Wow,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. We got.
I got
Wow.
the rum cups right here.
Oh,
The
dude.
monster rum cup.
Mm-hmm. What are you? What's your poison?
Oh, it's the shirt, man. Sailor Jerry's and Coke.
Man. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
I had the
Oh,
Heineken's earlier.
I'm not
Poof.
even showing off my shirt. Look at this.
Yeah,
John Beale, thank you again, man.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
So John BL 5150, is he some kind of shirt distributor? What do we know about him as far as these shirts go? Do we know anything more than he made up these shirts, or
I don't know.
Oh,
But they were specially made, you know,
oh, okay,
for us.
awesome.
And very cool.
Yeah.
It's a great shirt, man.
Oh, yeah.
I dig it. I dig it. Nope, just had a dream, he says. So
Oh, there you go.
yeah, vintage. Yeah, Satriani has the big bad wah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a bunch of play. I think even Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains has his own wah pedal out, and I think like Slash has one. I think the guy Zach Wild. I think there's a bunch of guys that have their own signature wah pedal.
Yeah. There's a Dunlop, Zach Wild.
Yeah.
Wow. I had that one.
Oh, you did?
Do I still have it or did I sell it? I remember I had an original Crybaby that I got in 1990, 91.
Yeah, that's what I have is the Dunlop Crybaby. Yeah.
And I still have it. It's
Yeah.
still here. It's somewhere. That was my main Crybaby for, ever. And then I got the Dunlop whatever you just said, the Zach Wild one.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was, I got it used, so I don't know if it was preset already. You know how you can set a lot of pedals? You can set how much effect is used, or gain, or wawness, or is that a word? Or whatever it is. I don't know if it was set to a weird position, but I could never get into that pedal. The sound was never, it didn't work. Didn't work for me.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Like just wah pedal wise, it'd be interesting to line up all these guys with all their wah pedals and see which one stands out as the winner. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do remember 20 years ago using live on stage a Vox wah.
Oh wow.
That actually belonged to Desmond Child, to his studio.
Oh, okay.
Because we were working with him at the time, and so I would take effects from his house basically,
Yeah.
and use them live and whatever. I do remember his Vox wah. I was really into that one.
Yeah.
Really dug it.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people have mentioned that one before, the Vox. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that Vox, they were strictly a pedal company, I guess.
Vox? No.
Oh, no, they have amps too.
No, they have amps,
Yeah.
there's guitars, all kinds,
okay.
all kinds of stuff. Thank you, Mikey Fingers. Hey, Michael Smith for the retweet. If you're watching this, if you're listening, Michael Smith, thank you. Michael Smith, he's an amazing dude, man.
I think he's on the road right now, Michael Smith.
Yeah, he just retweeted the tweet with me and Adam Reaver, FU Tone. He just retweeted that.
Nice.
Nice. R2R3, his Vox Clyde McCoy. Nice, man. Yeah. To me, that's the cool stuff. That's the good stuff.
Yeah, I'll have to see about this Echoplex because a friend of mine down the road has the carbon copy, and I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool to try. But yeah, you guys are saying tonight that Echoplex is sort of more than More than the carbon copy, yeah. So
Oh, dude, it's like night and day between the two. I
Well,
mean, the MXR, the carbon copy is great. Oh, Michael, he's retweeting all my tweets. It's all good. Michael Smith, man, he's such a cool dude. Scott, you just woke up? We haven't gone to bed, obviously. Although it's early.
yeah.
And actually, for us, it actually is early. It's only 12:25.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've only been sitting here for 8.5 hours. Yeah. Well, I went for a pizza though,
uh-huh. And what size pizza do you get?
medium.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Do you get a salad too?
No. Just get the pizza. Yeah.
Mhm. And it's
All
good?
Oh, it's killer, man.
It's good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys don't have Boston pizza down there, so you don't even know. Yeah.
We
But you know what it's
don't.
like.
I mean,
Certain brands or certain franchises work and certain ones don't.
mhm. Let me. I'll play this on here. I was telling you about that Tim Bogart, "Don't Leave Me This
Oh
Way." Eddie played the guitar solo.
yeah.
Let me go ahead and play a little bit over the microphone so you can hear it. Listen to this. You ever heard this? Tell me if you can hear it. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Listen to the solo. When the solo comes up, it's very rare Eddie solo. Most people have not heard.
Cool.
You ever heard that?
Yeah, it has the cool slides and pull-offs sort of at the first part of the solo there. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that's most people have not heard that. It's not.
No.
It's
So
not. It's not documented anywhere.
So that bass player, I wonder what their relationship was, how they knew each other. I guess, I don't know.
I know they played together at. Well, that was '83 when he
Yeah.
played on his record.
Yeah.
And like I said, I don't think his name is on the record either. It's like a made up name. But I know they've played together at the NAMM shows.
Oh, okay.
At some of the, when you see Eddie playing live at NAMM,
Yeah.
a lot of times the bass player is him.
Oh, okay. So maybe he was a Kramer bass player, like playing Kramer basses, but maybe? Don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hey, late '80s, John. That was '83. Is what that was.
Huh. Cool.
And again, that was. If you guys want to hear it again, it was. Where is it? Look up on YouTube, Tim Bogart. Don't Leave Me This Way, 1983. Tim Bogart, the bass player from Vanilla Fudge. He had a solo record called Masters Brew. If you want to see what it looked like, it's this. That's
Oh, yeah.
it. So look that up, and you can hear it.
Cool.
Hey, Ty Z. So what?
Z's in the house.
Yes.
So what's up for you? What's up for you this weekend, Johnny?
I don't know.
You're doing some recording, maybe?
I could.
Yep.
I could. I can always be doing that.
Right. Yeah,
You
this weekend for me, it's tax time, so I got to get my taxes for me, mom, and my business stuff, and get it ready to send off to my accountant. We have basically to the end of April to do it, but I try to get it done before April. Yeah, so hand it off to the accountant because I don't like rushing my accountant if I wait till the last minute. So I make end of March my deadline to get it into them, and then I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, so yeah, it's quite the hassle actually. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're doing that this weekend?
I got to take care of that, and then I got the Heritage House downtown. I'll have to cut the lawn and make sure the yard's tip-top shape, and make sure there's no trouble down there. And then I have a course coming up. I've got April 9th that week. I'm off work that week, and because my first aid ticket expires, so I gotta every 3 years now we have to recertify your first aid ticket. So I have that coming up. Yeah.
Oh, like take like CPR and stuff.
Yeah, it's a week-long course. I have like a 700-page textbook that I've spent the whole month just reading that, brushing up on the stuff textbook wise. There's like a 50-question multiple choice test. That's that part of it. And then there's a manual that's all like scenarios. Like, I'm at work. Okay, a guy falls through a glass window, his hand's cut off, and he stops breathing.
Oh God!
Deal with it.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Sorry, man.
Wait.
That's what I deal with.
Does that have to happen?
It doesn't have to happen. I'm just saying that I have to be trained to save a life, right? It could be anything. Yeah.
Falls through a glass window, his hand gets cut off,
and he stops breathing. Deal with it. Yeah. So I have a.
What if it's the other order? What if he stops breathing? What if his hand disappears?
Yeah.
He falls through. No, that's rough. That's.
Yeah. It's all about. I don't want to get too geeky about it, but it's all about mankind, man. And I've done it for 20 years, just helping people out. That's what it's about. You just forget about the blood. You forget about any of the crap in life. And it's all about focusing on getting that person to a hospital and doing whatever you can to get them to a hospital to save their life, right? And it's happened. I've had some pretty serious ones about 5 times. And if one of them had failed, like here's my ticket, I'm out. Like I failed, right? But no, it's been great, and I like helping people out, and it's never like it's only been to the extreme 5 times over 20 years. So like every 4 years or so something serious happens, but I'm trained and certified to step up to the plate, and I got to just practice these scenarios. That's what I do. There's about 10 scenarios every other day or so. I'll go through. I'll actually just write down. Okay, I come to the scene. What am I going to do? How many people are injured? Is it safe for me to go in there? That's the first step in it. And then there's just it's sort of elementary, but you got to get the person's airway clear. You got to make sure their breathing's okay. Then you got to check their pulse. And then there's a whole bunch, like a list of things that can happen in between, right? But you got to sort of know what path to take to get them to the next step. And yeah, that's the game of the course, man. It's yeah. So anyway, I got to recertify, and so yeah, I've just been drilling myself with all these scenarios. Yeah, yeah. It's like rehearsing for a show, right? You got to know your songs, got to know all your chords, all your moves. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, John BL 1550 is asking if you're a paramedic.
Yeah, so it'd be like just a step down from that. So I work for a construction company, and whatever job we're doing that has the most bodies at it, like worker-wise, that's where I get sent to. And then they bring in like a first aid room on a flatbed truck. They just drop it off. Oh, okay, Andersen, here's your first aid room. Okay, and then like I do other stuff on the job, and then I'm aware of not just first aid, but it's just safety stuff in general that I'm always looking out for. And yeah, so it's sort of just a step below getting the ambulance there. Like I'm trying to keep the person stable as I can. Then the ambulance shows up, and then they get sent off to the hospital, right? I basically, anybody, the best chance of survival is from when it happens, you basically have 1 hour. They called it the golden hour that you have to get somebody into a hospital bed. But where I live in Victoria here, the capital city, like I have an ambulance there in like 15, 20 minutes at the latest. So we've still got, 40 minutes, half an hour to get the guy to the hospital. So yeah, it's also part of the game. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just like you drilling yourself in your course for your test last Monday. That's what I'm going under right now too, is all these scenarios. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No. Well, it's great that you do that, man.
Yeah. No, there's especially in construction world that I'm in, there's like 99% of the guys would have no interest in doing anything to do with first aid, right? So that's why they hire people like me, because I'll do anything to help anybody out, right? So yeah. Yeah. It's all good. All good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then have just so you guys know, like when you go to my Facebook page, you'll see there's a picture of me. Like I got one of these guitars, and then also I played soccer most of my life. So I've had the season off this year because I have what's called like an Achilles heel, where the little, I don't know, on the outside of the back of your foot, Johnny, you have a little sort of ball on the outside of your foot. Well, mine sort of exploded on me last year, so it's like 5 times as big as it should be. You guys don't even know this, but I've been waiting a year to have the surgery. And I had the surgery in a month, April 23rd. I had it done on my right ankle 5 years ago. Sorry, I'm losing my voice a bit. But yeah, so my left one's gone, and I have surgery April 23rd. So I'll be in a cast for at least 3 weeks anyway, and then have to start physio so I'm able to walk again, right? So yeah. Yeah, it's just shooting pain, Johnny. I remember there was a few months ago you were starting to jog in the mornings and stuff. Well, yeah, for me playing soccer, I'd play a couple times a week, and yeah, just the fitness part of my life. That's why I do to stay healthy, right? That's what part of the reason I played. But now, if I'm to put like a tracksuit on and go like jog, like the first 3 strides, I've got like shooting pain at my leg. So I'm just like, okay, I got to get rid of this. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's in a month, but yeah, I got to get it done because I don't want to live the rest of my life limping like I do. Yeah, just sometimes when I'm walking around, even I'll limp a little bit, and then people go, "Hey, what's wrong with you?" Well, it's my Achilles tendon on my left ankle. It's just sort of exploded, and it's I guess I'd say to you, it's tender, like to touch. I'd sort of flinch if someone touches my ankle. Yeah, so. Yeah, like I said, I've been waiting a year for surgery, so it's not as sick, not as bad as sort of what Dave has, but he knows what it's like to wait and wait and wait and wait for these surgeries, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Man.
But I've done it
Yeah.
before. I did it 5 years ago with my right one, so I know what to expect, and I'll have crutches and yeah, probably 3 weeks or a month in a cast, and then start the physio.
Yeah. Well, hope you're okay, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've done it before. Yeah. So yeah, you're hitting the yawn button, Johnny.
Well, it's
Midnight
3:40. It's 3:40 in the morning, man.
in the East Coast. Yeah. You got to think about the other guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we've been on for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can. I think we can split. We can talk for a little while off the air. I think. Fender Guru says keep in touch.
Yeah, yeah.
Keep us in touch with what's going on. Michael Smith, hey man. I think we're good. I mean we did
Yep.
a couple and a half hours earlier, which was the
Oh, yeah.
big unboxing.
Yeah.
There was a couple.
Pickups and
Wow, if they haven't seen it.
yeah.
Yeah. Good night, G. All right. Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Everybody's all right. Thank you, everybody, for watching, for listening. And I think maybe we'll hear. Maybe we'll be here Monday. Maybe.
Spring break.
Tuesday for sure. Well, if we're here Monday, maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah.
Not sure. Have a rocking weekend, Michael Smith. John Beal 5150 says, Steve, we need to talk boots, as in bootlegs.
Oh yeah.
John, I need to talk boots too, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of boots that I've never heard.
I'd particularly say for me, like the Fair Warning tour, anything 1981, those are the most appealing for me in general. I seem to like that tour the most. As far as the original Van Halen goes, I really like I like those shows. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I know it's so early, but it's we'll see. Is that your whammy bar?
Sorry. Yeah.
Maybe we'll see you Monday. If not, we'll see you Tuesday. And if you missed it, check out the previous video, the unboxings. You won't believe it. Don't be looking over here, but you
Yeah.
you won't believe it. You won't believe what's going on. All right, everybody. Night nerds. See you guys. Steve Andersen.
Happy 50 Fun 50 Friday, everyone.
Well, it's Saturday now.
Yeah. Straturday.
It's Super Straturday. Poof. All right. See you guys. And don't be surprised if the video is gone.
Yeah.
Watch the earlier video. That was a good one. All right. Good night, everyone.
Night.